I thank the Chairman for yielding. Madam Speaker, last November, the people I represent in Virginia's 5th District sent an urgent message that America must make a bold departure from the status quo and put a stop to the out-of-control spending that has come to define Washington over the past 2 years. No longer can we continue on the path of unchecked, reckless spending that has crippled our economy and left us with a massive $14 trillion in debt, $1.6 trillion in deficit spending, and an unacceptably high unemployment rate. Last year, the 111th Congress completely failed in its fundamental responsibility to adopt a budget for the American people. Remarkably, they punted that responsibility and have kept the federal government operating over the last 5 months by adopting continuing resolutions. Fortunately, the new 112th Congress has accepted this responsibility to clean up the mess of the last Congress. Indeed, the House of Representatives, Republicans and Democrats, worked late into the night last week to get a proposal to the Senate that recognizes the critical need to adopt a budget while cutting an historic $100 billion in spending for the rest of this fiscal year. After 5 months of failed leadership by Senate Democrats, we now find they need more time. This is truly unbelievable. Over the past week, back home in the 5th District, I was reminded again and again by my constituents that now is time for leadership, not for excuses. While the House takes up another resolution today that will continue to temporarily fund the government while keeping our commitment to the people to cut an additional $4 billion in spending, it is critical that the Senate join us to produce a responsible funding resolution that makes the cuts necessary to get our fiscal house in order. For the sake of the next generation of Americans, we must act, and we must act now to secure our future. I yield back my time. I thank the Chairman.
Gentleman yields back the balance of his time. Gentleman.